Governor Yahaya Bello inaugurates Committee on Proposed State University, urges members to submit report in 6 weeks. TINUBU'S SGF, AKUME, promises to live up to expectations. Ukraine and Russia accuse each other of shelling flood evacuees. And on sports, Liverpool signs new midfielder, ALEXIS ALLISTER. This is the MLC TV Global News, reaching you live from the city of Lokoja, the confluent state of Nigeria. I am Joshua Adinoy. Thanks for joining us. Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello has inaugurated a committee for the establishment of a state-owned university in Kogi West. Chaired by Professor Olu Obafemi, an esteemed academician and fellow of the Nigerian Academy of Letters, the committee has 17 distinguished professors as members. According to the governor, the lineup comprises renowned professors who will bring diverse expertise and experience to the table in his administration's effort at enhancing quality education in the state. Notable members include Professor Abayomi Oloruntoba, Professor Kehinde Imisi Eniola, Professor Sumola Afolabi, Professor Godwin Tunde, Professor Gabriel Kolade Olorunleke, among others. To ensure a comprehensive and coordinated approach, several key government officials were included in the committee. The Confluence University of Science and Technology, COSTECH, or SARA, has matriculated 733 students. The third matriculation ceremony, which took place at COSTECH campus, or SARA, had students matriculated into the faculties of computing, engineering, and science for various programs. Vice Chancellor of the university, Engineer Salau Sadiku, said the matriculation ceremony ushers them into a new beginning in their quest for advanced knowledge. Engineer Sadiku assured that the institution is desirous of bringing in new programs in environmental and management sciences in the 2023-2024 academic session, stressing that the university has undergone the mandatory resource assessment by the National Universities Commission, NUC, for the 11 new programs involved. While welcoming them into the institution, he enjoined them to stay focused and leave good legacies in the university. Nigerians have been advised to observe simple hygiene procedures to avoid contracting and reduce the spread of elephantiasis virus. A professor of parasitology and entomology, Jacqueline Azumi Badaki, gave the advice during the 12th inaugural lecture at the Federal University, Lokoja, Kogi State Capital. She said regular washing of hands, provision of public toilet, among others, will go a long way at fighting the spread of elephantiasis. Our reporter has the detail.
Elephantiasis is a tropical parasitic disease that affects the lymph nodes and lymph vessels, and it is treatable by a medical professional. Delivering a lecture on the theme, The Endless War Between Neglected Tropical Disease and Overlooked Population, Professor Jacqueline Badaki enjoined the public to stick to simple hygiene of proper hand washing, exercise, and ensure clean environment to avoid parasitic virus.
It's just simple hygiene procedure. But because it is so simple, it's difficult for patients to believe its efficacy. Just wash, exercise, elevate, walk.
While calling for awareness over the transmission of elephantiasis by mosquitoes, Professor Badaki urged the government to be willful enough to combat elephantiasis by making provision of clean water supply and sanitary facilities, such as toilets in marketplaces.
It's the same mosquito that transmits malaria parasite that does this harm. You understand? There's a need for a lot of advocacy and awareness. which state governments are doing. These entities we are talking about can be prevented by just providing water supply, safe water supply, provide sanitary facilities. I don't know, it's so difficult. If you go to market today, do you get to see toilets?
In a remark, the Vice Chancellor, Federal University Lokoja, Professor Olayemi Akinwumi, commended Professor Jacqueline Badaki for doing justice to the subject matter, assuring that the university will not relent in our effort at meeting global standards. I am Abiodun Sadiq, reporting for MLC TV.
The Federal High Court, sitting in Lagos, has granted former governor of Ekiti State, Ayodele Fayose, the go-ahead to travel abroad for medical treatment. It was reported that the court's permission comes without objection from the Economic and Financial Crime Commission, EFCC. However, at Tuesday's proceedings, the 12th prosecution witness, a former Minister of State for Defense, Musiliu Obanikoro, completed his testimony in the case. Obanikoro, who began giving evidence on January 31st, answered questions during cross-examination by the defense counsel, Olaleko Ojo, and reiterated the role played by one of his aides, Justin Eruka, now deceased. Recall that Fayose is standing trial on 11 counts, bordering on money laundering and stealing to the tune of 6.9 billion naira before the court. The newly sworn-in secretary to the federal government, SGF, George AKUME, has vowed to do his best and not disappoint Nigerians in the discharge of his duties. AKUME made the vow while addressing the State House press after he was sworn in as the SGF by President Bola Tinubu. He said to have been selected to serve in the exalted position out of over 200 million Nigerians was a challenge to serve in line with the oath he has taken and promised to live up to expectations. Edo State government has increased the minimum wage for workers in the state from 30,000 to 40,000 naira. The state governor, Godwin Obaseki, confirmed the development in a statement and assured that his administration will stand with workers at their challenging times. He also said his administration will do all things within its power to ameliorate the sufferings of residents. We go on a short break. We'll be right back.
Do you know women are adventurous, ambitious, captivating, confident, and dazzling? Do you know she's also dynamic, enigmatic, inspiring, and self-assured? Those are not all about who a woman is. She's also blessed with the wisdom to design her world. She is optimistic when she puts her mind to do anything, malleable and astute. And to crown it all, she is naive because of her total belief in anything she loves, and same time noble with her character. These and many more about a woman are what we discuss and analyze on Women's World, a program that celebrates women who have put all these attributes together to add value to their society. Be my guest together to tell your story yourself. I am a woman and I am proud to be. Join Faith Abdul Ghaffar only on MLC TV online by 6 p.m. every Sunday for all-encompassing about who a woman is. For your contribution, comments, even to appear on the show, advert placement and sponsorship, please call any of the numbers displayed on the screen. Visit and subscribe to our YouTube channel, Malachi TV, and like our Facebook pages, MLC TV and MLC TV WW to watch our editions. Thank you.
Welcome back. On politics, the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, has published the final list of candidates for the governorship elections scheduled to hold on November 11, 2023 in Bayelsa, Imo, and Kogi State. INEC National Commissioner and Chairman of the Information and Voter Education Committee, Festus Okoye, explained that the Commission said the decision was in line with the provision of Section 32(1) of the Electoral Act 2022, which requires the publication of the list not less than 150 days before Election Day. INEC affirmed that the final list has been uploaded to its website and social media platforms. According to Okoye, the list shows that all 18 political parties are fielding candidates in Kogi State, 17 in Imo State, and 16 in Bayelsa State. INEC reminded political parties and candidates that campaigning in public officially commenced on Wednesday, June 14, 2023, in line with Section 94(1) of the Electoral Act 2022 and ends on November 9, 2023, 24 hours before Election Day. Key stakeholders and former executive members of the People's Democratic Party, PDP, in Kababonu local government area of Kogi State have officially decamped to the All Progressives Congress, APC. The past executive members of the PDP in Kababonu local government area that joined the APC include Alfred Bello, Obamo, Dr. Enimola Dare, Olori Janet Ikushemo, Joseph Ayeribe, Ayepe Kumpol, Joseph Olorufemi, among others. They were received by the state governor, YAHAYA Bello, at the government house, Lokoja, the state capital. Speaking on behalf of the defectors, a former member of the State House of Assembly and immediate past treasurer of the PDP in Kababonu local government area, Barrister Alfred Bello, highlighted the governor's exceptional infrastructure development and exemplary leadership, characterized by inclusiveness, fairness, justice, and equity as the reasons for their defection to the APC. Bello commended the governor for granting approval for the establishment of another state-owned university in Okuland, describing it as a testament to Governor Bello's belief in a unified Kogi state and his commitment to equity, justice, and fairness.
The camp on May 5th, today is June 5th, exactly 1 month now. After the decampment, there were a lot of speculation, destination, people guessing where am I heading to, where is the destination. So they should give me time. So it's exactly 1 month now. I think I've concluded my consultation and I've decided to join APC. I'm joining APC because I'm impressed with your performance. First of all, I want to thank you for the proposed Open University. It's a laudable development. I will continue to appreciate Your Excellency. The flyover, many, I can't even speak on many things. There was a day I was going through Zenith behind with my wife, wanted to go and do medical test, and I saw the secondary school they built. My wife said, wow, in this Kogi state, in this part of Nigeria, because I used to know the school before, it is wonderful. And I've seen a lot like that everywhere. So we are proud of you, Your Excellency.
The former PDP chieftain assured the governor that they will work to ensure the success of the APC in the upcoming governorship election in the state.
Our AKUME name, if you score like 60% vote before, we will increase it. And this election coming is a governorship election. It's not a senatorial house of rep where anybody will be jumping up that, oh, I've delivered my word, even if it is 1 vote. They will just, Your Excellency, I've delivered my word, though. It's 1 vote. What is the meaning of that? We need figure in this election, not winning my word. For this governorship election, it is not cancel order, okay, hey, I've won, I will be jumping up or chairmanship. It's the statewide. If we have reasonable vote from our area, in some area we will use our vote to checkmate some area vote and neutralize it. So we need figure, and I can assure you, Your Excellency, we are bringing the figure by God.
The state governor, YAHAYA Bello, in his address emphasized that the APC provide equal opportunity for both old and new members and encourage members of the opposition parties to join the APC and contribute their quota to his administration's effort at enhancing the socio-economic well-being of the people of the state.
Your coming in this time, I want to believe, is the best time that God has destined. It's a good time when good things will begin to happen to all of us in this country under the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, in this state under my leadership, in your local government under your able leadership leading others into prosperity. And of course, joining others who have held the house this far. In this party, there's no difference between you that are joining today and the founding members. What's important is the value you've added. And it will speak volume. There are records of how we used to win or how we used to lose before, polling unit by polling unit.
Governor Bello advised the people to remain united, not only for political participation, but also to foster stronger bonds that will attract socio-economic development to the state, noting that a politically united Kogi state had a lot to benefit under the current administrations, both at the federal and state levels.
More than words. There's no doubt that you're bringing value into this particular house. I'm seeing it already. I can feel it from my spirit down to my physical self. Those that you've been fighting with within the local government and your region testify that you are a force to be reckoned with. So I have no doubt that you are coming in with value. In fact, let me assure you and your members that Kogi has never witnessed politics before. We are going to witness politics of inclusivity, unity, peace and progress, with the coming in of yourself and several thousands, if not millions of others that will join us. You'll be here, you'll see it all. And you'll be able to represent us well to your people. The era of one person depriving others from coming in is over. I have carried the burden for too long. It is now time that we all carry the burden together. Let us see how heavy it is or how light it is.
The governor also announced that the State University in Okunland, initiated under his administration, would enroll its first students before the end of his tenure. The House of Assembly member representing the people of Okehi State constituency at the 8th Assembly in Kogi State, Otokiti Alhassan Zakaria, has promised to represent the interest of his people at the State Assembly. Otokiti made the promise in an interview with newsmen at a reception he held at his residence in 500 housing unit, Lokoja, after his swearing-in ceremony. The former personal assistant to the chief of staff to the state governor explained that the privilege given him by his people to represent them was a call to service, emphasizing that he will ensure they enjoy dividends of democracy.
First and foremost, I want to give glory to Almighty Allah for making it happen. I want to also appreciate His Excellency Governor Bello for giving us this platform to leverage on. I also want to thank the people of my immediate constituency, which is the Okehi State Constituency, who I represent. I want to thank them for giving me that support, for making me witnessing this big day today. I am delighted, I am happy, I am joyous that good legislation, good bill that will go down to the downtrodden, because I represent them. That means I am their voice. So I'll be held responsible if I don't do the needful as the House of Assembly representing the good people of Okehi local government. We are going into good legislative business where it will go down well with the downtrodden, with the people of my immediate constituency. I'll benefit the constituency, immediate constituency I come from, Okehi, benefit the state and the country at large. The dividends of democracy they will have during my tenure, inshallah.
Those who came to celebrate with him, Princess Husseina Ohikere, Bilkis Uziokuku, and Jafar Kamaruddin, expressed confidence that he will live up to expectation in the discharge of his legislative duties.
Prayers for him is that this position that he's going, he has entered as the honorable member-elect Okehi. I pray as a sister, as a mother to him that what Okehi people is expecting from him, he should be able to deliver to them. And I pray that they should never have regrets having him as their representative in the house. And I know by the grace of God, where my God is taking him to is higher than this.
Honorable Zach Otokiti is an outstanding brother, a realistic person, a go-getter, and a kind-hearted brother and friend that I've known for years. Because if you go through his profile, you will know that being elected as a House of Assembly, as far as I'm concerned, is the least I expect from him as a great politician that I've met for almost 20 years now. So I pray to Almighty Allah to keep lifting him high from here, going up and continuously until he gets to the peak. And only Allah knows the peak.
Honorable Zach Otokiti, it's a man of the people. And this is the first time Okehi local government have gotten it right, having him in place. The youths are well represented. We know he has the intellectual mobility, the capacity, the tenacity to pilot the affairs of the legislative matter that has to do with Okehi State constituency. And we know that the kind of capability he has, he's not just going to stay to wait for what is coming for Okehi. He's going to go all out to scheme his ways and get more dividends to be delivered to the good people of Okehi local government.
While praying to God to see him through, they also enjoined him to carry everyone along. It was a moment of rare expression of love in Ihima, Okehi local government area of Kogi State, as men and women danced in the rain at a reception to welcome their assembly member, Otokiti Alhassan Zakaria. The celebration was attended by stakeholders and members of the All Progressives Congress, APC, friends, family members, and numerous supporters in the area. Our reporter has the detail.
After being sworn in as the House of Assembly member representing Okehi State constituency, Otokiti Alhassan Zakaria received a rousing welcome in his hometown, Ihima, as the people rode down local drums, sang melodious songs, and jubilated with him. hand of the assembly member was filled to the brim as the people of his constituency gathered in their numbers to celebrate with him and to congratulate him over his successful swearing-in ceremony into the 8th assembly in the state. Shortly after his arrival, there was a heavy downpour, but those who came to celebrate with him stood back. While the rain persists, they shocked the House of Assembly member Otokiti Alhassan Zakaria as they danced in the rain with gladness. This act was so touching and a rare display of love towards Otokiti Alhassan Zakaria, who promised to represent their interests at the State Assembly. Otokiti, who was speechless over the love shown to him by his people, pointed out that he will not disappoint them, adding that he will run an open-door policy and ensure equal opportunity for all. The jubilant supporters expressed confidence that Otokiti will live up to expectations in view of his antecedents and pray God to see him through in the days ahead. From Ihima in Okehi local government area of Kogi State, I am Joy Dada reporting for MLC TV.
The House of Assembly member representing Mopamuro State constituency at the State House of Assembly, Olaumi Sam Jacob, has promised to ensure professionalism in the discharge of his legislative business to the people of his constituency. Olaumi made the promise at a reception he held after the swearing-in ceremony of the 8 assembly members in Lokoja, Kogi State capital. He said, leadership is about providing quality representation, saying that he will live up to expectations in the discharge of his legislative duties. Let's join our reporter for the detail.
That was the mood of members of his constituency, friends, family, and other well-wishers who gathered in their numbers at Lily Ground Hotel, Lokoja, to rejoice with their House of Assembly member Olaumi Sam Jacob after their swearing-in ceremony. Olaumi, who said his joy knows no bound over the love shown to him by his people, promised to represent their interests in the State House of Assembly.
I want to bring professionalism into politics. I want to bring professionalism into legislation, thereby attracting dividend of democracy to my dear constituency.
Speaking about the personality of the assembly member from Mopamuro State constituency, his close ally, Olumuyiwa Omoniwa, and his colleague at his former place of work, Abdulkarim Saliu, congratulated the people of Mopamuro for giving Olaumi their mandate, assuring that he would deliver the needed results.
I pray that we will work with a good government that will make him deliver the dividend of democracy.
The local governments are privileged to have somebody that is going to bring development, basic amenities to the people of Mopamuro local government.
While wishing him success in the days ahead, the people enjoyed him to remain humble, selfless, and transparent in his activities. I am Richard Toluyemi, reporting for MLC TV.
We go on a short break. We'll be right back. Opinion, they say, is the lowest of human knowledge, but the world, the people, the actions, reactions, and decisions are often patterned with opinions. The same world is characterized by different views, and decisions are sometimes judged by actions or reactions due to opinions. People, nations, and even lower animals rise against or for one another just because of their opinions. Minds are set on opinions daily. Tell me what you don't know and I will tell you. It's all about your opinion. Join me Joshua Atinoi on Malachite TV Online every Monday by 9 a.m. Your opinion, my opinion, if well explained and understood, will help us to build a better society. Your opinion, my opinion counts. Don't miss it. Welcome back. On crime, Kogi State government has condemned attack on Ochaja radio station where broadcast equipment and other valuables were carted away with a vow to fish out perpetrators. The State Commissioner for Information and Communications, Kingsley Fanwo, and the Director General of the Kogi State Broadcasting Corporation, Ojo Oyila Ozovehe, made the promise during an on-the-spot assessment to the station to ascertain the level of damages. The commissioner, while reacting to the ugly development, hinted that Governor Bello has directed security agencies to ensure that the perpetrators were arrested and brought to book to serve as deterrent to possible future occurrence. According to the commissioner, security agencies are receiving useful intelligence to aid the investigation as the Divisional Police Office in AKUME is working around the clock to apprehend the perpetrators. On the foreign scene, Ukraine and Russia have accused each other of shelling people being evacuated from flood-hit Kherson. The Kremlin and the region's governor both claimed that rescue workers and civilians are being targeted after the recent breach of the Kakhovka Dam. Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky has visited the region and appealed for an international effort to help people trapped in the floodwaters in Russian-occupied territory. Hundreds of thousands of people have been left without drinking water, and the Ukrainian army has used drones to drop bottles to some residents. Both Kiev and Moscow have accused each other of deliberately attacking the dam. Millions of people in North America have been advised to wear masks outdoors due to the poor air quality levels sparked by intense wildfire in Canada. Officials warned that the dangerously smoky conditions are expected to persist into the weekends. While New York began distributing free masks, they advised those that are unable to remain indoors to wear the mask, adding that the smog is expected to spread beyond New York to other East Coast areas. For sports update, let's join Jonah Malik.
Hello and welcome to Sports Update on MLC TV Global News. Liverpool have signed World Cup winning midfielder Alexis McAllister from Brighton and Hove Albion, the club announced on Thursday. McAllister, 24, joined the Merseyside club as Jordan club's first signing ahead of an expected busy transfer window. The club are looking to improve upon their 5th place finish in the 2022-2023 league season. The Argentina midfielder was a key figure for Brighton, contributing 12 goals and 3 assists in the season that saw the club secure Europa League qualification for the first time. McAllister also impressed at the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar, starting in all but one of Argentina's matches as they won the competition for the first time since 1986. The midfielder scored in his side's 2-0 group stage win over Poland. It feels amazing. It's a dream come true. It's amazing to be here and I can't wait to get started, McAllister told the club website. I wanted to be in from the first day of preseason, so it's good that everything is done. I am looking forward to meeting my teammate, he added. The club have already announced the departure of midfielder Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, James Milner and Naby Keita alongside Roberto Firmino, who leaves the club after 8 seasons at the club. The signing of McAllister is the first act under the new sporting director Jacques Martek, who joined the club, having previously worked with Wolfsburg, Cologne and Hanover. Still on sports, Fiorentina captain Cristiano Biraghi was left with a cut on his head after he was struck with an object thrown from the West Ham crowd during the Europa Conference League final on Wednesday. West Ham United fans threw empty cups and other items onto the pitch on multiple occasions during the first half of the game, with the most heated incident coming around the first hour mark when Biraghi went to take a corner kick. Biraghi was struck on the head, causing streaks of blood to pour down from the back of his head. He received medical attention and continued the game with a bandage wrapped around his head. West Ham later issued a statement condemning the actions of a section of the club's supporters. Fans throwing objects has become an increasing issue in European football this season, most notably in the Netherlands, where the Dutch Football Association has decided that all matches would be stopped immediately if a player or match official was hit by an object from the crowd. Declan Rice, 24, captained his side to the European title as the last-minute Jaron Bowen winner and West Ham a 2-1 win against Fiorentina in the Europa Conference League final on Wednesday. And that's all on Sports Update. I am Jonah Malik reporting. Back to Akasta for more stories.
Thank you, Jonah. Babrella Onwalu has the latest happenings in the entertainment world.
Welcome to MLC TV Entertainment News. I am Babrella Onwalu. In Africa, fast-rising Nollywood actress Omobolanride Akinyeju, also known as Ashabi, has welcomed a baby boy with controversial Nigerian singer Habib Okikiola, popularly known as Portable. Ashabi took to her Instagram page to share the good news alongside photos of her maternity shoot and their son. While expressing appreciation to God for the bundle of joy, Ashabi said she is glad to join motherhood and also prayed that God will bless and protect the baby. And of the brothers of Africa, actor Cuba Gooding Jr. has settled a law case with an unnamed woman who accused him of raping her in a New York City hotel room in 2013. It came as the jury selection was about to begin in a federal civil trial that was expected to include damaging testimony against him. The Oscar winner, actor Cuba Gooding Jr., who is 55 years of age, has denied the allegation and insists his interaction with the woman were consensual. He was accused of grouping an unwanted touching by dozens of women. The case, which spared him from jail or a criminal history, with charges relating to 3 other accusers, were dismissed as part of a plea agreement with prosecutors, but the terms of settlement have not been disclosed. I am Babrella Onwalu, reporting for MLC TV.
Thanks for the update, Babrella. And that is the size of our package for today. If you like what we are doing, do support us by subscribing to our YouTube channel, Malachite TV. Like and follow our Facebook page, MLC TV and MLC TV 2. Instagram, MLC TV 2021. Twitter, MLC TV 1. For your event coverage, appearance on any of our programs, contributions, comment, advert placement, or sponsorship, please call or send SMS to any of our numbers displayed on your screen. Join Malachite TV online on weekends to watch our various programs. Saturday 7 p.m. Political Arena, Sunday 6 p.m. Women's World, and Monday 9 a.m. The Opinion. It's Malachite TV, reaching everywhere, informing everyone. I am Joshua Atinoi. Please continue to be a brother's keeper to build a happier and better society together.